look at the overall situation in hurling and the health and state of hurling, if we go back 15, 20 years, Clare won All-Irelands, Offaly won All-Irelands, Wexford won All-Irelands. Have we gone backwards? And if we have, how do we better promote hurling?
Hurling's a game where there's only a small pool of teams involved in it anyway, 8, 9 at most. And most of it is cyclical in nature, right? We have the so-called superpowers of Cork, Kilkenny and Tipperary who have a high turnover of players anyway. But then you have times in history where you have Clare coming on with the great underage work that they've done. But certainly I would like to see a system where you could get the likes of Kerry, Carlow, Westmeath, bring them up, because hurling is on a high in those counties at the moment, and we need to nurture that and bring it on. A case in point this year would have been at Kerry. They won Division 2 title and then they find another obstacle in their way in Offaly. You know, now we could say the health of Offaly hurling would need it have to be in 1B, but unfortunately they didn't win enough games in 1B to stay in that division. So progress could be that if you're one of the so-called stronger teams and you don't perform, you go down, and then that would allow them to build to come back up again. And the weaker team who have done all the work and have won their division will allow them to strengthen and see exactly where they are before they go in to play the bigger boys later on in the year.
We always have this debate as to how you promote hurling for the weaker counties. And in Leinster this year you have this round-robin situation to give them more games. And having said that, Cyril, some of those that are in the round-robin are complaining about it.
Well, I suppose they're complaining that they're not straight into the Leinster Championship, but I think if they get a year to it, they'll realise they're getting the games. And if you start winning games in the round-robin, you're coming out from a position of winning games. You're in a better position playing. Like, suppose and say you're in the round-robin at the moment, say, and you're the likes of, say, Laois or Carlow, or, you know, or Antrim, or whoever that's in there, and you're drawing the first round, Nolan Park against Kilkenny. It's a very big ask, whereas now, like, you'll have games played. And whoever you're playing, you'll have 2 or 3 games played, and you'll have at least 2 or 3 won. I think it'll work well. And like when you look at the, no one, like I've been talking to seeing Ross Commentary, now we've down along the line, and there's Longford and these all along the line in the different cups, the Laurie Maher, Nicky Rackers cups, all along the line. They're quite happy in the sense they are getting games in their own grade, and the big thing for them is if they're good enough to get into a final. And even though Croke Park won't be packed, they'll be still in Croke Park, and they cherish that.
The idea of introducing the round-robin system in the Leinster Championship was designed to give some of those counties extra games, and yet counties that are in it, some of them, are complaining about it.
Yeah, they are. I mean, we'll always complain we're not winning enough matches, but certainly an opportunity to win. You take this year with Offaly, like they haven't had the best league in the world, and they're looking forward to going down to Nolan Park to play Kilkenny in the first round of the championship. But that's a challenge for every inter-county player, you know. I mean, you can cry about it and you can say X, Y and Z is wrong, but you can really only perform at your maximum. I think some of the teams down at that level haven't performed at their maximum and then search around the place for excuses then when the thing is over. So if I'm looking at it from a player's point of view, all you can do is all that's put in front of you and play to the best you can. And after that then, I mean, systems sometimes won't always suit everyone. I don't think we'd all like to see Kerry and Laois in All-Ireland hurling final maybe, but the reality of the world is that won't happen.